Hello, love. How you doing? Let me get in the throne. We're back to do another reading. We're going to talk about you and your person, what's happening. First off, I want to know, are you with your person? Now, this is what I heard. Are you with your person? Whether the answer is yes or no, you could be in a relationship. Let's find out. Are you with your person? When I say your person, they said that your person that I'm talking about is the one that your future self, soul team, spirit team, higher self, that the divine has ordained for you for this point in your time. They said, don't get confused and think that there is only one person in your life. There's one person for every phase of your life. Ha! There's one person for every phase of your life, and sometimes it's you. Oh, snap. Okay. All right. So let's see. Are you with your person? If the first card, the last card, or the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. If the first card, last card, or bottom of the deck card is the Queen of Pentacles, you are your person for right now. Let's see. Yes or no, are you with your person right now? Okay. Yes or no? What's the answer? Is it yes or no? Yes or no? Starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It says no. And you know it. I heard no and you know it. That doesn't mean you're not in a relationship. You could totally be in a relationship and not be with the person that was by divine design for you right now. That stuff happens. Okay. Oh, what did I say? What did I say at the beginning? If the Queen of Pentacles is at the first card, the last card, or where? The bottom of the deck, then the person you're supposed to be with right now is you. And who is at the bottom of the deck but the Queen of Pentacles? This lets me know that you are not focused on you at all right now, or not enough to where this lady doesn't show up right there. Because out of 78 cards in the deck, she showed up in one of three positions. In one of three positions. She could have showed up anywhere in any of these cards, but she didn't. All these cards in the middle, yeah, these ones. She could have showed up in any of these cards. She showed up in one of the three positions that I mentioned for the 78 cards to fall into. That would let me know that you are not with the one you're supposed to be with, and the one you're supposed to be with right now is you. And this Emperor in the middle stuck with the King of Wands. Things are on, it's like you want to move forward so bad, but things are blocked because that's not who you're supposed to be with right now. We're going to take the ones from the left of him and put them over there, the ones from the right of him and put them over here. So this is what's happening. Interesting. I love the way this is happening. This is so freestyle. This is like when I don't know where the colors are going. I'm just picking colors that are calling to me, and we're just going to put them anywhere on the nail because the design is not clear until the brush has been picked up. Okay, in this experience, you are totally having an experience. On the left side, we have the Hangman in reverse. I heard you've been looking for a breakthrough. You've been looking for a breakthrough is what I heard. The delay has come to an end, but you've got to take a step that is approved, an approved step. I heard approved by who? I heard approved by the divine. The future will remain a mystery with our high priestess showing up. The future will remain a mystery until that has been done. I heard completed. Until it's completed, the future will remain a mystery. Got to take the right step. Does this right step have to do with the Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius? Heavy emphasis on the Aries. A father, a husband, authoritative figure, a boss. Boss. Okay. Yeah. Is there a Virgo in the house? I see if there's a Virgo in the house, you're ready to take action. And the only thing that's stopping you from taking action right now is the divine. And in between you and a person who needs to have a changed perspective, who the universe is trying to get them to see things from the other side of the table, from your side of the table. Universe trying to get them to see your perspective. That lets me know that this person could be going through exactly what you went through on some type of way. Who is this person that just came to your mind? You're like, I think she's talking about that. That sounds exactly like bump, bump, bump. Who was that bump? Who was the bump, bump, bump in your road? Oh, goodness. Two things about the bump, bump, bump. First, I saw speed bump. Second, I saw in Las Vegas, very different than Denver. In Denver, it didn't happen. But in Las Vegas, they have these instead of just the painted lines on the road, there's actually physically little tiny bumps on the road. So when you cross the line there, you feel that shit. And it's like, dun, dun, dun. That's in your car. Dun, dun, dun. No, not that. It's a bump, bump, bump in the car. Okay. These 4 cards over here on the left side, they're telling me what it was. Over here, they're showing me what it will be, possibility, probability, probably, most probable. Okay. What it's been. Okay. 2, how do these go? Oh, shit. I see time away from someone is coming up. Time away from someone is coming up. Okay. You need to know. Time from someone is coming up. On one side, here in the past, somebody didn't see the walk away move. They didn't see somebody move to walk away. They didn't see how to let go. They didn't know how to let go. How can I say goodbye to what we had? The good times that made us laugh now make us sad. Okay, listen, you're doing too damn much. And the other side of the table is like, I gotta go. I think Mustang Sally. Okay, Mustang Sally. She had to get. Oh, seriously? She had to get in her Mustang and get out. She was like, I got to go. Somebody didn't know it was time to go, and somebody else was like, I got to go. Somebody's like, I'm not gonna see you no more. I'm out of here. And somebody else is like, what? You can't do that. You can't do that. Where do you think you're going? Where exactly do you think you're going? Excuse me? Where exactly do you think you're going? I heard, because I'm right behind you. I'm right here with you. Oh, who is that that's right here with you? Remember who this reading was about? The bottom of the deck, what we said? Oh, you and you. You thought you were leaving you behind. You thought you could run from yourself. Whew. Everywhere you went, you followed you. Okay. So now you're consciously saying to yourself, how do I change what has been? I don't want to feel like I'm running from myself. This is what's going to happen. And you're going to say to yourself, what else can I do? How can I have a different experience? I got to address this. Why do I run from myself? I hear I got to address this. Why do I run from myself? And the minute you ask a question, the minute that you ask a question, yourself sets to answering the question and will repeat the message until you get it. And how you going to get it? Through that silent self, the stillness, the silence. By the way, when you get there, you're going to be having extra strong sex appeal, by the way. When you're there, that's when they really want you. because they're sensing the empowerment in you, and that is a turn on to all beings who sense energy. Regardless of their intentions, if they sense energy, they're going to be drawn to that. What's sitting in the middle of this? This all hinges on, I heard this all hinges on this Five of Pentacles. Show me more about the Five of Pentacles. Let's see. Okay. What's that Five of Pentacles? That seems to be the one card, the sore thumb sticking out. Okay, it's the wheel, the squeaky wheel right now. The one that gets the grease first. Okay, because it's the squeaky wheel. All right. So let's see what's going on with this Five of Pentacles. Show me what's up with this Five of Pentacles. I heard, here we are again. You're back at it. This is the same thing as before, right? This is the same thing that happened before? Okay. It's happening again because the message is repeating until you get it. All right. What else? Other side of that Five of Pentacles. Thank you. One card. Nine of Pentacles. Boom. When you get this message, oh boy, it's going to be an increase. Everything's getting turned up. Everything beautiful anyway. Everything that feels fantastic is getting turned up. Your sex appeal being turned up. Your finances being turned up. Your bank account being turned up. Your credit limit being turned up. Your vibes all the way up, baby. That's how we got here on this day. And we focused in that very way. Okay, that's what it is. Turned up. Okay, is that the message? The name of the message? Turned up? Is turned up around here? That's what I heard. It's turned up around here. Why is all of this happening? Give us the why. Start with the why. Simon Sinek coming through. Start with your why. You want people to understand. Start with your why. Why does it matter? Why is it important to you? Why are you doing this? Start with the why. Okay. You needed to know that. Who needed to know that? You did. Okay. What's the why? Show us why. Why? Why? Some people get caught up in a cycle of why. Are you sitting there again asking yourself, why? 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 Why is it seem so far away? Why does it seem like I don't have enough when I know what I am? What's going on? Why? Is it if the moon comes out somewhere, it's the subconscious tonight. That's all it is. What do we have? The devil. The devil. Feeling stuck. Capricorn energy. You're a Capricorn. Why is this happening? Because Capricorn what? King of Cups. King of Cups. All the cards are in reverse, so I'm going to show them upright, I heard. Okay, King of Cups. Because I love you, I'll be right by your side. Yes, because I'm loving this. 10 of Cups. That's what the King of Cups is loving. Loving the love. Oh my God, I love the love. Okay, we got 3 more cards over here came out. What do we have? 3 of Wands. Hoping and wishing and praying and waiting for you. Okay, what? Page of Wands. On my way. How do I get there? Can you send me your location? Let's focus on communicating, because I just need a time and place to come through. Somebody here is ready. Somebody here is real ready. They ready to go. Hot to trot. I heard hot to trot. We're going to go ahead and wrap it. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. We're going to wrap this up. Okay, we're going to make it a success. So it's like, I can go there on my way. Where you at? Send me your location. Let's focus on communicating, because I just need a time and place to come through. Oh, you waiting on me? I'm on my way. Okay. Oh, you ready? I'm on my way. Okay, just send me what? Okay, listen, big emphasis on location of what? We have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Good golly, Miss Molly. That's what I heard. Okay. You golly, Miss Molly. Okay, Molly. That's just Molly came up the other day. I heard Molly was back. I did. I swear. I heard it yesterday. Molly's back. That's what I heard. Okay. So Molly, what's up? Okay, let's find out. What's the name of this one again? This is that one. I should have wrote the name down and stuck it in the bag because I sure don't remember the name of this one. All right, let's see. What's the message? Okay, so I'm asking, where did the cards go? I heard where it lays is where it speaks. I'm like, okay. So let's see what's coming out. Where it lays is where it speaks. The message is on repeat. It's time for you to be with you. When you find you, you'll find that the rest of the world responds to you. And then you'll realize it's what you've been waiting for. You've been waiting to figure out on how to get the world to respond to you. But you know you've done it before. You know you can do it again. So you've been searching for that ever since then. A repetition. Repeat. How do I repeat that? How do I repeat that? Oh, you figured something out about how to repeat that. You figured something out about how to repeat that. All right, let's see. You're like, I'm going to try it again. One more time. Oh, yeah, I'm going to celebrate. Oh, yeah. Let's get to dancing. One more time. It's time to celebrate. Oh, yeah. Let's get to dancing. One more time. Celebration. Okay, 5 of Wands. Oh, my God, but it makes me so nervous. It makes me so nervous. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control. And something takes over me in a daze. You look so amazing. It's not a phase. I want you to stay with me. By my side, I swallow my pride. Your love is so sweet. It knocks me right off of my feet. I can't explain why your love, it makes me weak. Hey. Yeah, we could do more of that. But we're not tonight. Somebody was like, oh my goodness, there's so many problems. And then you got a taste of what your spirit could do with you. And when you figure it out, oh shit, I stepped out of that energy again. I stepped into this energy where I am without. Oh shit, how do I get back in? We're going to repeat. I'm getting back to me. There's that Queen of Pentacles coming out again. She's going to always relate to that for the rest of this reading. She might for future readings too. You were supposed to be connecting with you and you. And you got a taste of what that felt like. And there's no turning back from that. Not at all. Oh, Lord. Yes, please and thank you. You realize that you're like, I'm on my way. Spirit had already shown you how to do it. You already got the rewards from it. I heard part of it was you had to apologize for yourself for allowing yourself to do anything less than that. To be connected to yourself. Everywhere where you betrayed your own loyalty to self. Everywhere where you betrayed your value. Everywhere where you betrayed your knowing of what you were because of somebody else's ideas, concepts, judgments, illusions, fears, ideas, judgments, concepts, illusions, fears, weaknesses, closed-mindedness, words, actions, whatever. Yeah, no, that all had to become inconsequential. All of it. I heard just like that one snap, you just got really good when you really don't snap at all. Really, I don't. Yeah, like that. I heard 2 snaps and throw it back. Okay, what? 2 snaps and throw it back. Whatever that means. The Magician landed right here with the Justice. Landed right here with the freaking King of Pentacles. Baby, you're getting what you deserve. You're focusing on it. You're repeating the cycle. You're like, oh, I see what I did. I see what I did right there. I see what I did right there. Hold on, I'm going to do it again. Oh, what is it? It's I'm feeling satisfied. Who feels satisfied right now? I sat there and I thought to myself, I'm so thankful and grateful I have all my children in the house. Hit up a bonus. I was like, what? Oh, snap. Okay. I did it again. Oops, I did it again. I play with them vibes. Now I realize it was a feeling of feeling so satisfied. Okay. You did it again on purpose. You did it. It was in your destiny to figure it out. It was always in your destiny to figure this out. Oh, yeah. It was always in your destiny to figure it out. You brought it about. What these cards landed like about right here-ish. You put in the order, Spirit responded. Spirit gave you the answer of how to level up. You went from Queen to King. You went from 8 to 9 of Pentacles. You knew that the distance between 8 of Pentacles, repeating the process, and 9 of Pentacles, living off of passive residual ongoing income, was just the 5 of Pentacles, that feeling that it wasn't here already. Then you began to pay attention to how it was here already. Next thing you know, you're living that $1 million lifestyle. Champagne life. What? Yeah. I heard the problems eventually must change. Whatever was causing the friction, with your willingness to address everything and infuse it with pure positive energy, and then the Spirit responded. It saw the divine protected it for when you had it full of everything. Then it unleashed the Kraken, and the Kraken is you cracking the whip, baby, because you're the boss. You cracking the whip. No, we're not talking about none of that crazy shit. Get that shit right up out your head. No, you're moving these energies, baby. You're moving these energies. We don't fuck around and crack whips on people. We ain't ridiculous like that. We wouldn't want nobody to do that to us. And I don't know about you, but in first grade, maybe kindergarten, they taught us the golden rule: to do unto others as you would have them to do unto you. And they taught that to us in school. And I don't know if anybody else learned that. And if they didn't, maybe they forgot it. Maybe they should teach that to adults. Maybe that should be part of the DMV test, or to get a driver's license thing or something like that. Pretty lady, I'm live right now on YouTube and on my phone too. Bye. Oh my, I'm back. The phone rang. Okay. So you're leveling up in this. And you know that the distance was wherever you saw yourself, not there. So what you do, you start focus on where there is. You started to really focus. You asked a question and you know that the answer, boom, you saw what the answer was. Fucking love this. You saw what the answer was. You went straight to the answer. You went straight to the answer. You were like, the answer is, it all starts with the seed of my mind. What is my point of focus? You were asking the question. You started to see that what you were experiencing in your hand matched exactly what you gave thought to, what you gave birth to by your point of focus, by your thought, by your internal vision, by the way you let your mind play with what's possible in your day. If it's shitstorm, then guess what? You're just lending all your powerful creative force to is a fucking shitstorm. But in this case, what did you start? You said, my whole fucking world loves me, and I love my whole fucking world. I love my blessed world. I love my sleeping world. I love my waking world. I love my sitting world, my standing world, my moving world, my dead world, my life world. I love all my worlds. Whew, that was interesting. That was really interesting. And this message might be for one of you. And if you feel like everything is here, then you might be the only one. Okay. But then you might not be. Possibly. It depends on which reality version you're seeing it from, because there are multiple realities and everyone's is different. Maybe you're the only one in your world that knows the point of focus is the most powerful tool you have. You realize how your mind had been, what kind of things you focus on, what kind of way your perspective was about everything that you looked at in your day, and you paid attention to, this is what the results have been of that. And when you saw the pattern, you decided to take a gamble. What a fucking expensive gamble. It costs nothing but your point of thought, your point of focus. And you took an expensive ass gamble. Oh my God, it's free for the whole world. What do you mean expensive? Exactly, that's the point. And that's why people got to pay for your reading, honey. Because if they think that because it's that's why the free one is there, because only the ones that really are meant to find it are gonna be guided to it. It's fucking free. You give it too much for free. You think they want that out? Doesn't matter. It's too fucking late. It's done. It's done. It's already done. And you realized how that was true for you. How was it done? Done, already done. You know, your point of focus is very, very powerful. You figured that out. The message was on replay until you got it. If you haven't figured that out, that one experience in life where it feels all types of fucked up, toxic, broke, incomplete, not enough, insufficient, unsatisfactory, that point is going to keep showing itself to you like a fucking sore thumb. What did I say? The card is sticking out like a sore thumb. Boom, there's your sore thumb right in your face. 5 of Pentacles, the 5th finger. Okay, here's the thing though. If you can apply these laws, which laws? The Hierophant. Why is that 5 of Pentacles is reflecting me to the Hierophant? Because the Hierophant is the life lessons. If you're going to overcome those financial obstacles, you're going to have to apply some spiritual practice and learn these life lessons. You think money is just about money, but money is about so much more, because you keep forgetting that it's energy. It's energy. It's energy. And if you haven't been forgetting that it's energy, it's energy, it's an energy, you've been doing so consistently, knowing the energy of it, appreciating it, blessing all that you have, and knowing that it is always enough. It is always enough. It is always enough. It's more than enough. I'm so grateful. I always have everything I need and more than I want of certain things. I heard of certain things. Okay. But you can leave that stated part out, but you know that that's true too. You just be grateful. How can you just be grateful? Thank you. Thank you. You started paying more attention. You started really, really paying more attention to what you were getting and how you were calling it and what you were naming it and how you were seeing it. Was it that fucked up thing that didn't go your way, or was that thing that was a kickoff for you getting your exactly what you needed, being put in the right place at the right time with the right deal, with the right offer, with the right person on the right day, in the right sun sign, in the right moon sign, shit you ain't even fucking thinking about, when the wind was blowing this way, that many degrees, and the temperature of Earth was this degree. You don't fucking know how much shit these geniuses have conspired to bring everything for your growth, for your fulfillment, for your satisfaction. Satisfaction is huge in this reading right now. And I really see that that's what you did. You allowed your mind to grow beautiful things, victories, wins, successes. Yes, I win. I win. I always win. I win. It's all a matter of perspective. Are you able to tap into that other perspective? Because you left yourself out in the cold a lot. And what you were leaving out in the cold was the part of yourself that knew all of this, what I'm talking about. And that might be why shit is fucked up. If you feel that way. If you don't feel that way, you're like, oh, I remember when. And that's totally possible, because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun card. So somebody here, you're already living your best life because you figured this shit out. And like I said, you're like, oh, I'm going to do it this way now. I'm going to do it that way now. Oh, what? I wonder what it happens. I'm getting, if I apply that in regards to my car, I wonder what happens if I apply that in regards to my car. I wonder what happens if I apply that in regards to my friendship. I wonder what happens if I apply that in regards to that daycare. I wonder what happens if I apply that in regards to the nanny. I wonder what happens if I apply that in regards to these employees. I wonder what happens if I apply that as it applies to the boss. Remember the boss energy? Boom. Yeah. I wonder what happens if I apply that to my plan to take over the world. How's the universe going to respond to it? How's the universe going to respond to it? And then I hear the question coming back to, well, how benevolent is it? How benevolent is it? Okay, so in other words, how much does it touch your life as well as the surrounding lives, okay, in a beautiful way? Because you got to understand, when your vision and your plan is the answer to the prayers of all those people. What you didn't know and what they didn't know was they were all praying for your success. The cold part about it is some of them were doing this spiritually and they didn't even realize that they were doing it. Okay, their soul was calling for it for them. But in the physical realm, some of them was straight hating on you to your face. Some of them was some of the people who have been most evil to you in your life, is what I hear. Some of these ones, even though their soul is calling for your wish fulfillment, because your wish fulfillment is the answer to their prayers. You hear what I'm saying? Your plan, you living your plan, is the answer to their prayers. And y'all don't even know. You don't even know until you find each other. And you're like, that's exactly what I've been praying for. That's exactly why I'm doing this. Those are the sentiments. You can decide which side of the table you sit on. You need to know that because that's your business. This is mine. Okay, let's get back into my business. What's my business to talk about over here today, right now? Here and now. This is where you can always live free. In this exact moment, you can live free. When you realize that all this shit around is an illusion, it's all an illusion. In your mind's eye, watch it all turn. You know how in the movies, it'll turn to dust and it'll just blow away like the sand. Watch it all just blow away. None of this is real. The only thing is real is me and the energy that I generate. And I generate the energy of love and peace and happiness and freaking music and dance and arts and color and life and fun and laugh. Whew. I love the energy that I generate. Okay. Is that your vibe? Or is this just me talking for my own benefit? What's going on? What else? What we going to get? Why we got this cards out? What's going on? What's going on? Give us all the tea. If we're going to tell the story, give me all the tea. What else can I see? Please and thank you. Oh, very nice. Thank you. All right. Here we go. This is about to get real. Okay, this is about to get real. Let's see what's going on. Second chances, rebirth, freedom, liberation, a rebirth. Okay, this is you giving yourself a second chance, reconnecting to you, knowing, okay, getting the downloads about you and what path is right for you. You're noticing that situations you thought were over are not over, but it's all because you're reconnecting to your authentic self right now in a tangible way, letting it affect your everyday. This is a beautiful energy. Yeah. Look, you've been putting in the work. You've been putting in the work. You were trying so hard to understand them emotions. You're like, why do I feel this way? What's really going on? I need to understand. So you started really analyzing. You started analyzing. You started getting in control of your thoughts, or at least in conscious awareness of what they meant. Boom, your spirit said that's what spin the wheel of fortune for you. Yeah. And then others recognized the part of you that was... The part of you that was denied finally felt recognized. The part of you that was denied finally felt recognized. Like, oh, you acknowledge my existence now, huh? Imagine that there's this part of yourself that you've been neglecting. And it's like, have you ever been the one person in the room that nobody's talking to you? Like, oh, you see me now, huh? Or have you ever been that one person, had that one person that is speaking to everyone right next to you, but not you? Oh, I never remember I dated this woman. I was in love with her ass too. That's my problem. Loving is real easy, but that's also my power. So I'm going to stick with it. And I'll just deal with the shit as it comes up. And I've learned strong boundaries from that. And that's the kind of the vibes right here. You're moving intellectually. You're processing. You're analyzing some shit. Okay. But part of the thing was when you are the one that is not being acknowledged and everyone else is being acknowledged, oh, that is very mentally abusive, emotionally abusive to a person. That is really ugly behavior. And here's the thing. If you can't have nothing nice to say, then don't say nothing at all. So sometimes that ugly behavior is the best behavior. That's the best course of action. Ain't that fucked up? When somebody got you so fucked up that the best thing I can do is do the best out of the worst two things that I could really do. Out of these disrespectful options that I have, because sorry, all my respect, all that is gone. I just can't with you. So I can ignore you and act like you don't exist in my world because you don't, or I can engage with you. These are my options. But see, if I engage with you, it's not going to be pleasant for me, most importantly, but it's really not going to be pleasant for you. And then on the side effect of that, it ain't going to be pleasant for nobody who has to hear that shit, listen at that shit. It's not beneficial for nobody on no scope. What? So what? Oh, let me pay attention to you. Why? Because we're not talking about somebody outside. We're talking about you. We're not talking about somebody who did dirt and who had bad intentions toward you. You don't never wish ill against yourself. Not at your authentic level. You don't. You might say, yeah, actually, I want to do this. I hear you. There are some people that do want to hurt themselves. No, that is a resistance to what is really there. That is a detachment. As much as you can detach from yourself that wants to do that, that is not what you authentically are. But here's the thing. In this experience, you have detached that part of yourself. You're saying, oh, come here, 3-year-old me. Let me love you and hug you, because they didn't, and you deserve that hug and that love. So let me give it to you. Oh, come here, person who was bullied or who had to deal with racism or who had to deal with this type of abuse or that type, or who had whatever hurt or pain that they carried that would really influence their life. Come here and let me love on you, because I am you. I see you. I hear you. You are valid and you matter. Thank you for what you went through, because you went through what you went through. We're as powerful as we are today. Boom. And that makes them so happy, feeling acknowledged. That was all about the 6 of Wands in this. That was all about recognizing that disowned part of self, finally feels love and recognized. Oh my God, I matter. You've never spoken to me before. This is part of your own consciousness saying this. You've never acknowledged me before. Anytime I try to get one finger out the door, you shove me back in the closet. You're acknowledging me today, and I get highlighted, and I get an award in front of all of us. Thank you. I feel, oh my God. The Fool card. I feel like I can finally move on from all the hurt and the anger. That's what it says. It says that, the Fool, in the headspace. It says, so the part of you that was neglected, okay, fine. I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm here. You know, I'm sorry that you felt that way. Thank you so much for recognizing me and understanding that I was never trying to hurt you. So anywhere where we were in disagreement, let's get along. And boom, their heart is open with love, with the arrows of love, with the 8 of Wands. And who is this? This is you and you. There's part of you that you had neglected. And you neglected that relationship with you because all these fucking distractions that were there. And I just noticed that the 6 of Wands was placed right on top of that. Victory over difficulty, victory over struggles, victory over competition, victory over whatever the fuck challenges and obstacles were sent your way. Yeah. And look at you coming out in this situation with the Ace of Cups. The judgment is here at the core of the situation because of the Ace of Cups. You get this rebirth in life because of your Ace of Cups. What was Ace of Cups, everybody? The whole class said self-love. Yes, self-love. It's always self-love. Sometimes it can be the start of a long-term relationship with another human, but because we're talking about you and you, self-love is perfect. This is all about the rebirth of self-love. When you were a child, you loved yourself. When you were that child who was carefree, that you almost can't remember anymore, who got lost playing by yourself, who didn't care if you were just in your underwear, if your face was dirty, or if your hair was done, or if you had shoes on. You just didn't care. Half the time, you like to just run around naked anyway. It's been fought against, and it's like everything in life has forgotten. It just felt so forgotten about. And because of that, it was sitting there throwing a fit in your energy field. And that was creating cross current experiences for you in your physical life. This is likely you and your ego self, the divine mind and the ego self. But how are you feeling this? Okay, somebody was 5 years old. You were 5 years old. Yeah, and the reason why is because there were blockages, emotional blockages were there. You were trying to understand your feelings to help you process why there was emotional blockages between you and you. And what it was you realized that you had different ideas that were working against you. So you applied the divine mind to those experiences and those ideas in order to see another perspective and gain clarity. And you did. Yeah, and you did. And once you gain that clarity, you began to change your thoughts from what they used to be, the pattern that they were used to, and to shift them into a higher vibration, which required you not look at what was going on outside. You had to stop looking at what was going on outside. So spirit could have had you in a isolation period. Did your spirit have you in an isolation period? No matter what you tried to do, you ended up by yourself all the time, whether you went out, whether you stayed in, whether you slept, whether you were awake, whether you were eating, whether you were drinking, whether you were watching TV, you were by yourself. You were on an isolation period in meditation and exercise, at work, no matter what. You just kept finding yourself by yourself. And even if you were surrounded by people, you're like, I'm just going to mind my business, do my work, and go home because I don't want to get caught up in their drama. Yeah. Yeah, you had to sacrifice. You had to let go of different people in your life. You did. You let go of different people in your life, and you did that because you realized who your real friends were, who really cared about you. You realized that because these were the ones that were considerate. They would reach out to you. These are the ones that were considerate. They reached out to you. They reached out for you. They kept you in mind, in thoughts. They communicated with you, and they understood when you needed time by yourself too. They never grew offended because you weren't available. Oh, that was very good. Okay. And then they were so generous towards you. Their spirit was very generous towards you. They were very giving towards you as well. Somebody here, you're now attracting so much receptivity because of doing all of this, following this divine plan. Yeah. So now the reason for the reading is, what do you want in this? What do you want with this? With you and your person? Who is your person? You, somebody. I wonder how many people actually clicked off when they realized that this reading wasn't going to be about the person that they've been fucking or wanting to fuck. Okay, I'm just saying. What do you want to bring? Because it comes in your physical experience. This universe is it's a 4 of Wands. This is telling me Gaia wants to do what needs to be done, preparing the space for you. The space is prepared for you now. You just got to give the command with that Emperor energy. You're coming in with that Emperor energy. Yeah, baby, you the boss. What? The boss. You paid the cost to be the boss. You're trying to figure out what you desire right now. The devil is coming through as a desire. Okay. Your spirit says, because we're on our way. We are already generating it. It's based off of the feeling, the foundation. The only thing, interesting. So they're portraying it to me as a house being constructed. You start with the foundation, you move to the framework, you do the guts, you do the inners, then you do, final adornments and fixtures and stuff like that, right? So everything has its order. And what they're telling me is, just off of the sensation of this self-love that you're sitting in, off this feeling of satisfaction that you're sitting in repeating that process, that is enough to move the project to like 85% completion. The last 15% is when you need to know clearly exactly what the fuck do you want. Because for the last 15%, what I'm hearing is production time. in the physical matter, on your third dimensional 3D everyday life is being constructed. And it's gonna match that feeling. So 85% of the creation experience is emotional. The last 15% is in the physical realm. Your part of activity is only 1% if you do it the most efficiently that is possible. Your 1% of physical action is do follow that gotta take a dump urge. Like getting up and going to work so you can pay your rent is a gotta take a dump urge. For so many of the people, they don't want to give me a percentage. For so many of the people, that's a normal thing you do, right? But you got an idea, you got a vision, okay? You got a feeling that this is coming for you, that's going to happen for you, okay? Let that grow until that gotta take a dump urge comes over you. If you ain't got that gotta take a dump urge, it ain't time. That's all I heard. It ain't time. If it ain't time, then you're just going to find yourself left out in the cold. So don't jump too soon, because you'll wish you had listened and waited for the divine timing to be complete, for the timer to go off on the oven and let you know that it's not raw no more. Okay, you can eat that now, so that you could have your wish fulfillment. I love the way these cards came out for you. That's what I have. This is about getting your thoughts in alignment instead of sitting in a cross current energy because of the way you are addressing you. Once you are acknowledging you, you'll be surprised how much things will smooth out. If you can acknowledge that you have been moved at different times to go here or go there or say this or do this or whatever, and boom, that just happened to be perfect, and you had procrastinated, as the world calls it, procrastination. We say allow for divine timing to unfold. And things worked out. I heard, and things worked out. That will give you more confidence to move forward in this. I do want you to know that somebody's got secret thoughts about having a sexual connection with you. You know it. They don't want you to know who they are. Okay. Somebody had a dream about having sex with somebody. They did. And they also had a dream that they turned up pregnant. Uh-oh. Is it uh-oh? Or is it oh, hell yeah. Okay. Somebody had a dream about all that. I heard, well, whatever you put your energy into is what you're going to get. So if it's a big paycheck, if it's a giant kiss every day after work, if it's the pitter patter of little puppy feet running around your house, whatever it is that you focus upon, that's what grows. And that's the truth. And that's what you come to know. Now you're using it with intention and decision, with clarity, knowing that there's a divine plan, and you trust in it, even when you're the only one that can see it, because it's usually just you anyways. That's what I have for you at this time. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness.